Let's do it, man. Here we go. Minecraft live. Hey, back on YouTube as well. How about that? Back on YouTube. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's definitely been a while. Let me get the chat up. As promised, though, non-gameplay streams to be held on YouTube, and I keep my promises. We might roll into some DC later on, but I don't think there's going to be much on the game side of things for DC later on, so I don't really know if we need to cover it. They've got the community showing going on at the moment, which, I mean, if you want me to put the audio on for, we can, but the main show starts in about half an hour, so I figured, why not check in with people? Cringe boy or Crin boy even. Thomas, how you doing? I knew Thomas would be here. I figured it would just be me and Thomas, if anything. Really One Gamer, how's it going? And Slurpil and user Raphael. No, that's Rafel. Am I saying that correctly? Anyway, man, we're here. Sorry I haven't been streaming that much this week. I've been a little bit up, down, a little bit. I'm not feeling 100% as it stands, but we're all good. So yeah, Minecraft Live, where we get to hear who will be the new mob added into the game, which is always the most interesting part for me, I guess. But it's nice to hear from the creators and stuff. I know we do have DC happening. I don't know why this is running at such a low standard. There we go. Did I hear someone say Ligma? I don't think so. Call me Slurpy. There we go. I can do that, man. I can do that for you. But yeah, it's you know, the state of Minecraft. It's always interesting to see what they plan on adding and improving, and just generally I like hearing from everybody involved in this beautiful game that helps. I don't know about you, but Minecraft is my go-to sort of depression game. You could call it a rainy day game, I guess, as well. But for me, it's like, you know, life's feeling like too much. I don't like the world outside. I'll go and build one. You know, that's pretty much how I look at Minecraft overall. So, always interested to see what goes on with the world of Minecraft, and always just building something in the background. I think that LA is the best option. It can be used for item transportation and cheaper than an item sorter. Yeah, I think that's... I wouldn't say that's too game breaking, so I kind of agree with you. I think that's in a good place. I don't know what these guys are up to in the community thing. What was nice about the community thing was Mumbo got to kick it off, so it was good to see Mumbo, you know, completely affiliated and getting things done. This guy's mining as a turtle currently. But yeah, what would you like to see today? Do you want us to move over to DC a little bit later on? Or you're all good with some Minecraft and just chatting and catching up? Please do let me know. I think we'll probably end up doing both at some point. A little bit of DC towards the end. But again, I don't think that we're going to get loads of game updates. And everybody's movie channel and their dog's going to be covering that. So it felt like stick with the live stream that is related to what the channel's related to, which is massively gaming based stuff, you know. I hope Battlefield doesn't fail. I mean, it's bittersweet. I feel like it potentially won't fail, but they've definitely got a lot of work that they need to do. So it'll be interesting to see if they get that all done before release date. Pretty much. He's off. That guy's flying. Hey, it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. Like, we've been having a lot of fun on Twitch, don't get me wrong. But it's also nice to honor, as I said I'd be streaming stuff that wasn't gameplay stuff on this channel. And continue the streams. And also hold me accountable. I said I would also be doing the podcast, the discussional type stream once a week as well. Haven't got around to doing that yet, but we'll get there. We shall see what happens tonight. Got a little counter up here. We got 28 minutes to go. In the meantime, we've got these people just
Eu sou o Jazz Ghost, youtuber brasileiro de Minecraft. Agora vocês vão assistir a troca de construção. O minigame que consiste em você ter apenas um minuto para começar uma ideia de construção. Acabou o minuto, você é obrigado a sair do seu lote e ir para a construção do youtuber vizinho. Você deve continuar a construção dele, mas sem saber qual era a ideia original que ele tinha para a construção. Todos os youtubers continuarão as construções de todos os youtubers e no final nós vamos comparar a ideia original de construção de cada youtuber com o resultado.
It's day for you. Yeah, I mean, we're in the early evening here. My worry about DC is that it's going to go on a bit too late. Not a bit too late, but just looking at their lineup for the DC stuff, I can't see, like, you know, like what they've got coming out, should I say. I can't see them. I feel like Batman's going to be their biggest. Like a new trailer for the Batman is basically the biggest thing they can do today. Maybe we get some more news on Black Adam finally, because, you know, that's been in development for ages. But I just can't see their games taking sort of precedent for this. I think this is all about promoting television and film and things like that, you know. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. Terrified about the new Saints Row? Really? I mean, Saints Row. I was going to say Saints Row haven't dropped the ball, but I don't think that's a correct statement to make. But, I mean, Saints Row is Saints Row, and it's always fun. I think is a better way of putting it. Alright, so that guy started building some housing. Oh, it's this? Not housing. They're all building YouTubers? Is that what they're doing? I think so. Have you heard The Rock's rap song? I have. What do you think of it? We were speaking about this the other day, actually. My point was, no one had a problem when he was rapping on Moana. That wasn't an issue for anyone. But now that he's, like, you know, dropped a serious type verse, suddenly everyone's all like, oh, no, The Rock can't rap, blah, blah. Just let him do what he's doing, man. He's just having fun. You know, I've heard worse rappers, and they're, like, actual rappers. But, yeah, it didn't bother me. I'm not going to say that it's a great verse or anything like that, but it's definitely not the worst verse I've ever heard. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Look at that, little skeleton man. I don't know how you could add to that. You could give him a little pirate sword. That'd be cool. Night Slayer, how you doing, man? Oh, he's going to give him a beard. That's actually a really good idea. Countdown. We got 25 minutes until this event actually starts. I like the beard. That was a solid idea. How's everyone doing though? I tried to troll that vegan teacher. Just not worth it, is it? Just not, like, that vegan teacher's like here to stay, right? They ain't going nowhere. You can't troll the trolls. Or the absolute oblivious either. Just never works out. Leaky PP, how's how's it going, man? How's it going? The Botum Gigabase is looking kind of good. I haven't actually checked out Hermitcraft in a little while. I've been slacking. Free time is like when I get it, I already have so much predetermined things at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really annoying sometimes. Like, you're like, oh, I'm gonna get round to that, and then you just don't. And like Hermitcraft, there's so much going on that I can't remember where I stopped, which is not ideal either, you know. Saints Row 2 is the best Saints Row. I mean, the original Saints Row was a lot of fun. What I really like about Saints Row is Saints Row kind of understood how fun GTA is when you have all of the cheats on, and they sort of built a game based around that. These actually turned out, there's not a single bad, like 2 cacti, fair enough. But these actually all turned out really, really. I like the cookie people. They're cool. That's awesome. Oh no, his one. Yeah, it kind of looks like his one turned out the worst. The one he started on. It's a drowned skeleton. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea. I actually like that a lot. But yeah, like. And that's what made Saints Row really enjoyable in the get-go. And then I think it's at Saints Row 3 where it's just ridiculous, man. Like, I don't know. Are you like the president by that point or something? Like something mad. Here he is. What's he up to?
Mouse. Then again, I press shift with my thumb, so I guess I can't talk. Moving swiftly on, the next segment of the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show focuses on the history of Minecraft. And I've got the perfect machine to take us there. Honestly, every time I look at this thing, it makes my head hurt. Even though I built this, and I know exactly how it works, it still hurts my brain. So let's not waste a single second, let's head on inside and crack on with the next batch of videos.
This was an awesome build, man, to build a TARDIS.
Eu tenho 21 anos e eu jogo Minecraft desde os meus 12. Eu tô pra completar 10 anos de Minecraft. Você tem noção disso? E não tem como eu dizer que eu não gosto desse jogo, porque eu amo esse jogo. Então eu tô aqui pra te contar o porquê que eu sou tão fascinada com Minecraft e como Minecraft influenciou absurdamente a minha carreira e a minha vida. Minecraft no começo era um jogo super simples, muito simples. Mas mesmo com essa simplicidade dele, ele ainda tinha algo que conseguia te prender a ele de uma forma absurda. E conforme o tempo foi passando e as coisas foram mudando, eu pude ver que Minecraft não era apenas aquilo. Ele era um mundo de infinidades e possibilidades que iam ser adicionadas conforme o tempo. Ia mais e mais e mais e mais. E é tão bonito você conseguir ver a história do Minecraft. É lindo ver o que ele se tornou e ver ele mudando e evoluindo e aprendendo. Porque a gente vai junto com ele, sempre aprendendo coisas novas e evoluindo. Aprendendo mais ou menos, eu tô pra aprender umas coisas aí. Mas é incrível ver como ele liberta nossa imaginação de formas absurdas, de muitas formas diferentes, e nos liberta junto com isso. E a forma que eu tenho certeza que a Minecraft mudou não só a minha vida, mas como a de milhares de outras pessoas é fascinante. E é por isso que eu continuo produzindo conteúdo com ele há mais de 6 anos. Mas é óbvio que eu, como uma grande jogadora de Minecraft...
You know what gets me is Spanish people think that people in English speak fast. It's like, yo,
mas eu também tô aqui pra aprender. Já morri pra Creeper. Definitivamente nunca quebrei um diamante com uma picareta de madeira. Né? Cavei pra baixo. Algumas vezes. Só algumas. Dormir no Nether? Nem se fala nisso. E olha, eu tenho uma dúvida, na verdade. O Villager pode dormir no Nether e eu não posso dormir no Nether. E até mesmo, obviamente, quebraram a Bedrock. Eu ainda não aprendi. Eu tô tentando entender isso alguns dias, mas com o tempo a gente vai aprendendo e evoluindo com essas coisas, né?
And now the history of Minecraft, like 1,000 miles per hour.
Tô aprendendo. Mas tudo bem, Minecraft é assim mesmo. Minecraft é se aventurar, é se explodir, essa parte talvez não, e se divertir de várias formas diferentes. Só que além de tudo, Minecraft é criar. Então Minecraft também é criação, é criadores. E assim ele te permite conhecer vários universos e cenários diferentes, onde esses criadores são capazes de construir cenários e universos para você se aventurar e se explodir de outras formas diferentes também. Eu poderia claramente dizer que Minecraft é infinito, pela quantidade de coisas que não só o Minecraft cria, mas todo mundo cria junto com ele. E olha, eu já me aventurei muito graças a esses criadores. Eu já explorei muito. Então, muito obrigada a cada um deles, porque tem sido uma jornada incrível. E é muito bonito realmente você ver toda essa história.
While they get on with this and we wait for the countdown, how's everyone doing? Because that is way too much for me, man. That is way too much for me. It's over. We got 19 minutes. Hey, we got... I like that they're connecting the community from all across the world. They're to blank out the branding behind him. You can't... Because that obviously wasn't cleared. Fair. Saints Row 4 is the worst. Is that the one where I was describing, where you're just like everything is just ridiculous by that point, like absolutely ridiculous by that point. But yeah, do let me know if you want me to roll into DC fandom. I know like Minecraft has never had like the biggest response on this channel, but as something that I actually enjoy, it's about covering things that you enjoy more than anything. And I really do enjoy Minecraft overall. It's got a little Batman outfit. But yeah, I have no concern for the community section overall. Not in a bad way, just in a like, you know, we're here for the main event. Can we pull up the mobs you can vote for? I don't know if we can. What is it? Would it be /Minecraft? Yeah, we can. We can. I mean, I'm not... Come on, bro. We'll just go through it like this, because apparently... Right, is it? Here we go.
Not up to us. Our amazing community will vote for their favorite during Minecraft Live.
Remember, we need to place a vote today.
There must be a really dark spot nearby.
I also get grumpy when it's dark enough for monsters to spawn.
Did you really give an LA our last cookies?
Yeah, but they brought back a collection of new ones.
Isn't copper amazing? It can be used to build anything from mobs to buttons.
Gee, I wonder who built this copper golem.
Who gets your vote? The glare that finds...
Maybe like the copper golem, you know?
Dark spots? The LA that collects items? Or the copper golem that you build yourself? Tune into Minecraft Live on October 16th to decide which mob will join.
But I mean, the power of that finding items, if you just give it something and it finds more, that's super powerful. They've got more in-depth. They had like a more in-depth look at them, right? So here we go. Here's the copper golem.
But look at this lovely copper.
Is that a copper golem?
Yes. It must be old, or a time they freeze into statues.
Let's build our own copper golem. As well. Maybe it can help us.
Like it turns into a little
This one has
statue.
A lot of life in it.
We're saved!
The copper golem is a mob that you, the player, can build yourself. It oxidizes over time and loves to randomly press copper buttons. So, they would be added to the game as well.
Will they make it to the show on time?
So you get copper buttons as well.
Did they save any cookies for Tiny Voo? Do you want the copper golem to join Minecraft? Tune into Minecraft Live on October 16th to cast your vote and change Minecraft forever.
Like you say, you don't think it'll be useful, but surely like all the redstone engineers are going to find ways to use this copper button pusher to its advantage. How do you vote? They're going to tell us how to vote in the live stream. We're counting down to it. We've got, how long does it say over here? Now they're just waffling on. It starts in 15 minutes. So we've got a little bit more time. We're just taking a look at the mobs that are
now
here.
That tiny Agnes is gone. Here, take my last cookie.
The ones we can vote on today.
Typical. You must be the LA. Thanks for collecting all these cookies for me. Would you do that with any item?
See, that is super useful.
Hooray! No more collecting for me. And you dance too? Amazing. If you give an LA an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music. So if there's a note block nearby, that's where it will drop them.
Tiny Jens?
But it does
Will
bring
Tiny
the note
Jens
block more
ever drop an
usage.
album? Was that Tiny Agnes's voice? Do you want the LA to join Minecraft? Tune into Minecraft Live on October 16th to cast your vote and change Minecraft forever.
It's just a randomizer. You can use chickens that randomly step on pressure. Yeah, but that randomizing is going to be limited to how much copper buttons you lay around, surely. So then you can set it up in a way that's going to be beneficial as opposed to like completely random.
Are you lost too? I don't like the darkness either. Yikes, it's too dark in here. You must be the glare, the mob that lets players know when they are in an area that is dark enough for monsters. The glare flies to dark areas for you. When it gets grumpy, you will know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. You can also bring it with you and proves once and for all that you can be grumpy and cute at the same time.
Will Tiny Agnes ever find Tiny Jens? Whose lair is this? Do you want the glare to join Minecraft?
I want this bumblebee bot,
Live
whatever
October
this thing is down here. Like it looks like like an upright. Like you see this? Like a little upright bumblebee thing. Look at it.
Yikes! It's too dark in here.
That looks way cooler than anything they're showing or trying to add. Like I want a bee bot. You know, it's just a randomizer. Like sorry, I'm just going over chat on autopilot. But yeah, I feel like you could use that the Iron Golem to some level of advantage. Whereas these guys are still just going on and on and on and on and on and on. Look at his background though, he's got so much stuff. He's got the YouTube button. It's got a little one of those customize him things. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so could be a teaser for the B-bot. I think that would be... How cool would that be, though? Some sort of upright walking bee robot. I don't know what it would do off the top of my head, but it seems like it would be cool, you know? Seems like it'd be a lot of fun. 12 minutes to go, everybody. Don't worry. Once we get into the big event, I just like to start early because it allows people time. And even if it's like, oh, okay, we've got half an hour, people can go and sort snacks or whatever else they need to do when these things start. Mental, innit? Some of the things people build. How they've built a clock. How have they built a working clock? How's this work? Let's get some oil.
Oh, Ryan's up here. I killed Ryan.
Goddamn.
Give me bow and arrow. I got Johnny.
Okay, we're kind of armored up now. Kind of. And by that I mean very.
Let's go.
Get me. He's low H.
I like how people explode.
Got him.
It was B armor. It was on an armor stand.
Wow. More than double second place.
B armor would be cool.
Let's go!
Would you make it out of gold? Would you in your head, would you make it out of gold?
Oh, perfect.
I got it.
There we go.
So it could just look good.
Yeah.
Yay!
Whenever I wanted.
We came in first by so much.
Oh, you guys are doing really good.
Oh, this is a jumpy.
I just want the show to start today. It's between this or DC. Don't let me down, Minecraft.
I love that.
I chose you over DC. I was like, you know what?
Just with some pals.
I appreciate the world of Minecraft way more. Not that I don't appreciate DC, but if DC ends up just being movie trailers, which I feel like it kind of will, I can watch those at any time, you know? And unless they show me something groundbreaking with Batman, then we know enough about that movie. Like, I'm happy to go into that movie fairly blind. Mainly because, like, I trust Matt Reeves. I think he'll do a good job. I just uploaded some pictures of the build I was working on today. It's on Discord if you want to see it. I don't have Discord open currently, but I can check it on my phone.
There we go. Guys, we are smashing it. Watch out, there's GG.
No!
I'm just stuck in Shelby's side. Oh, I'm dead. Down I go.
Yeah.
And share your game clips.
I got killed.
Run running.
No, I've gone off.
What is this? This is like a...
Oh, I got
Is this a circular building? Why is it in complete pitch blackness?
People would knock me off, you stupid stids. Sorry.
This is cool.
Oh God, I can't see anything.
I'll take it. Oh, God, you mate.
Alright, let's get to the show. We got, what, 10 minutes to go? Yep, officially 10 minutes to go. And I need to stop sliding the volume bar keeps moving for some reason. I don't know why. That's a spaceship? That makes sense.
Oh, man, come on.
I got her.
Nice.
What we're doing. It got me down so fast.
Take no.
Oh, I saved myself.
That's clutch. Oh, from Interstellar? That's a dope build.
10 seconds left.
I got them all!
I haven't watched Interstellar.
Nice.
We're meant to do watch party tonight, but I scrapped it because there was too much happening.
That damage potion I threw at her was like...
And I guess this is technically like a watch party anyway.
We're doing so good.
Just
Tell
not
me
for a
we
movie.
made our way in.
Let's go.
Let's go!
We're going to dodgeball.
Dodgeball time, boys!
Wait, so whoever wins this wins?
Yes.
I genuinely feel like Minecrafters can be some of the
We're picking
loudest
viewers.
YouTubers
We
there
win
are.
these.
Alright, no, real talk,
Like, for a game that's so like chill and
Do your
kick
thing
back,
and
you
feel
know?
confident.
We can do this.
Okay.
Ah,
Go.
He's aiming for me.
Oh, you waiting?
got one.
No, he hit me because he was aiming for you.
Oh wait, no,
Oh,
that's
I got one.
Got fruit berries. I wanted him and I got him.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I got Eric.
This looks ridiculously hard.
I thought he was.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice!
Alright, and so final round comes down to the 5th.
This is ridiculous.
It's the only way dodgeball should be, shouldn't it?
Oh, of course. We got this. This is the most fun I've ever had in my life. Let's go, boys. And balls.
I got Sam now.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Oh, no. Come on, Shelby, you got this.
It's just Shelby.
Now double arrow, easy cut. Draw up.
Oh!
Shelby, win the whole event.
I need to get one of them.
Oh my god, shovel to clutch. Come on.
I slowed down, Weston.
Wow.
Nice!
Wow.
Yeah!
Hey, fair enough, you know. She survived 2v1 situation in what looked like certain death.
Let's go!
They said we couldn't do it. We did it. It feels good to be alive, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's
Sorry,
clutch.
sorry, I was saying that my back hurt from carrying.
Wow, what an NPC guy.
You're a winner, baby!
Yeah, let's go.
Fair play.
Let's
Oh, that was beautiful.
go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna cry. Let's go, boys. Good job.
All right, next thing, man. Come on. They gave them a big segment.
If you enjoyed the video and want to see some of your favourite content creators battle out head to head, you can tune in to the next MCC, which is next Saturday on the 23rd of October at 8 PM BST. Bye!
Bye.
El siguiente video está dedicado a toda la comunidad hispanohablante, pues es un honor para mí poder representarlos y además traerlos a esta Minecraft Live.
And also bring them to this Minecraft Live.
2, 1. Todos adentro, todos adentro. Metemos 200 jugadores en la escuela, en una prisión de máxima seguridad, en 200 islas imposibles
Man, I feel
de
like you
Skype,
don't take it,
en el
like,
sistema
I
solar,
personally
en
don't.
un
I don't
parque
take
de
enough
diversiones,
advantage of
en
how much like
Latinoamérica,
multiplayer
a
elements there are
construir la
to
ciudad
Minecraft.
entera,
Like I
en
usually
las
just sink
Olimpiadas
off
donde
into a
todos
world,
representarán
and
un
that's
país
me.
donde deberán de sobrevivir.
But, like, look how much
En la
fun these
luna
communities
tendrán que
are
pasar
having.
por muchos retos. Elige la
I'm not
siguiente, elige la
translating
siguiente.
all of it unless you want me to.
A continuación se enfrentarán contra el guardián oceánico. El primero que salte de este avión con vida y pase por los obstáculos de Nitras podrá ganar el premio. Tenemos un ganador, tenemos un ganador. Está cerca, lo hace, lo ha conseguido. Todos tendrán que escapar de este barco y tener cuidado con el agua. Uy, ya tenemos a muchos jugadores eliminados porque se están cayendo.
Some of these challenges look really fun. This reminds me of like you know when you go to the gold saucer in Final Fantasy 14. Hey, how's it going, Siva? How you doing, man? We are
A continuación,
6 minutes away from the main show.
Las poderosísimas chanclas. 200 jugadores asisten a mi boda. 200 jugadores construyen los ajolotes, el nuevo Warden y también las nuevas megacuevas.
That's cool. Loads of fun mini games. What a great community he's built up there.
Thanks
you know?
to my community for so many moments shared in this event. You teach me, you challenge me, you inspire me. Thank you, Mojang, for allowing us to be part of the Minecraft history.
Jesus
Let's keep
statue at
growing this beautiful community.
Cool. Which mob am I voting for?
So that just about wraps things up for the Minecraft Live Creator Pre-Show. It is time for me to say
Which mob
goodbye.
are you
But coming up
voting
next
for?
is an incredible showcase of some of the amazing content that has been created
voting
in
for-
the year of 2021. I think this needs some fireworks. So hold on
I
to your
think the
shorts and
Iron
prepare
Golem.
yourselves for the 2021
I think I'm going for the
year
Iron
in
Golem.
review.
Glow squid. Glowy. Go.
I'm not sure.
That's a waddle.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Thought I got it.
哎呀，这个就是正好天王啊！没事，兄弟们，拿上我的齐天大圣金箍棒，棒他就完事了，兄弟们。才花了1分钟没到，他就已经残血了，简简单单呀。
They're from the big blue house? What happened to the big blue house? What happened? Where are the rest of them? Where's the moon?
Attack. Okay, we're doing this. We're getting a little bit closer than I wanted to. Oh man, my dragon is not doing good. It's hard to aim. There we go.
Pretty
we got
cool,
him.
those bloody dragons.
すげえな。おっしゃ、行こう行こう。やるね。
What are you doing? Collecting?
I hate the GTA was going to be announced in 2023 October.
What just happened?
What's GTA? What, 6?
ボール遊べていって。
これ、はい、豚、はい、いいよ、ボールで遊ぼう。
遊んでる。
かわいい。
So you can run and you can sprint, and oh my god, it's so cool. Look at the jump animation. They've got all the sounds officially from Sega. This is insane. I love this. So you can...
Oh my gosh. Yo, these blazes. Nope. Yo, no, my iron golem.
はいどーん。あはは、こりゃ楽しいや。もうちょっと敵が密集してたらすごいことになりそうね。
What are we watching? The beautiful world of... Why'd you hate the glow squids, Thomas?
헐, 잠깐만 소리 봐봐. 소리 들어보세요, 여러분.
Oh, GTA 6? I am not holding my breath for GTA 6 at this point in time. Like, I genuinely...
너무 신기하잖아.
Why that thing? What did I do to deserve this? No! Run away. Okay, and die.
Like, I'm over it.
Come on.
I don't know about you, but I'm completely... Is anyone else just over it?
Everything look way brighter.
Like, I couldn't give a fuck, like, when they announce it, because...
have the ray tracing on,
to me, it just shows you that they're not in the right place to deliver it, because they're like, oh, we'll re-release GTA 5 again. Oh, we'll re-release old GTAs. It's like...
Vi fick en Ocelot armor.
If they bring out a new GTA and it's just as outdated as the most recent GTAs, as far as like missions and stuff, like the format's pretty old now, and they've not really pushed to sort of improve it. I think the fun in GTA as an overall thing nowadays is the, you know, like roleplay community and stuff like that. I would much prefer if GTA 6 was basically an almost completely online experience with a campaign. Don't get me wrong.
Isn't that awesome? Look at the light coming down.
But really
from there.
embrace that people
that is
actually
so atmospheric. I love it.
The world city
the
simulator.
Natural lighting mixed with the warm light of the torches.
This is a really nice design.
I just love the atmosphere it makes. Ooh, that has a completely different vibe.
Yeah, that was a really nice design.
Yo, I'm a minion. Oh, okay. Hello. Sneak around the sides. Sneak around.
That's pretty cool.
Jättegärna. Titta, det är jätter! Titta!
It'll also be released another 2 years after the announcement. Yeah, that's the problem with GTA as well. At this point in time.
오. 나 때려버리게. 오케이. 아, 360도 도는 게 이렇게 표현이 돼?
I do like the collaborations you get on Minecraft, but don't you need to use like Bedrock to play them? It's a shame that you can't get most of these things on the Java version. I mean, I have both, but you've got a certain amount of time. Yeah, you've got a certain amount of time. Go, man.
And this is one of my favorites. This is a pool table. My design of a pool table.
A pool table?
Here. We've got our little holes that the balls can fall into. We've got a ball here.
That's pretty clever.
Oh, that's him.
Oh, no.
Help! Oh, I got him.
I'm done.
Oh, God.
No! Oh, my God.
Alright, you guys ready for the main show? All three of us in here, me, Thomas, and the one person watching? Hey, look, I'm here because I like Minecraft. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I'd be watching this right now even if you guys weren't here. So let's watch it together. Footage from the show may include work in progress and early stage builds which may change before final release. There we go. Here we go. It's time. It's time. Have I made myself too big in the corner as well? I think I worry that I've made myself too big in recent times. It's too much bam, I tell you. Oh, I'm ready. Let's go, man.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live
building
2021. I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters. We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all things Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft dungeons, learn how to design and play with your own Minecraft mob, find out the next Minecraft update, and much, much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you.
We
The
can design
best
our
part
own
is that
mob.
you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets, until we tell you all of them today. So let's do it.
She's got her presenter hands ready. We're present. Today we're doing this. Like, love it.
Our social team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here and also there. Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Hi, Agnes. Hi, Henrik.
Hello.
Agnes, how are you feeling?
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited.
She's always so happy,
excited.
Agnes.
And Henrik, it's your
Like,
first time on
always
the
so
Minecraft
happy.
live stage.
It is. It's not your first time though, right?
It is not my first time. You two are going to tell us about Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and the thing that I think is the most amazing is how involved and how essential the community was to making it.
I want that little
Yeah, this
table.
update
I know it's
changes
not real,
basically everything
but I
about
want that
about the
as a
world
table,
generation
like
in the
a
game.
coffee table.
So we've added like massive mountains, massive caves, and it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new cool stuff. But when people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to encounter like the old familiar stuff. So this balancing act is really hard. So as designers and developers, when we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been play testing and giving us feedback. And it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing. And you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving notes.
Yeah. For example, a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing like across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff, and it just saves time, and and that's time that we can use of course, to make the game better.
Ironically,
so amazing.
Yeah, it truly is. And I mean, this is like the biggest update we ever done, and we couldn't have done it without a community.
Oh, that's incredible.
She
And
just always
I know
looks
you were
so
kind of
happy.
nervous when you decided to split the update and like tell everyone about that.
Yes, I mean it's a very big decision, and we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce it, it was quite scary. But we thought the best thing is just to be transparent, because like as we know, like Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we just are as honest as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it shows we have the most beautiful community. So yeah, thank you.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush it, since this change is so big, to be able to do it properly and take the time and really do it well. So we're super thankful that we got so strong support for it.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes during the
Super
development
wholesome, man.
process, like things
The whole game as
change
well
and you
is so
decide
wholesome,
you
right?
want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on like the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Skulk Sensor, and we're so excited about this, and we know everyone is. And so it got a bit bigger because we really want to do this right and do it with super high quality. But that's also the reason to that we moved it to the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show,
Yes,
right?
so we're going to show both some new things from the Deep Dark and some other new things. So that's exciting.
So we'll move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2. And we're going to look at that later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon. Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of developers. And this was like quite a technical challenge. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep, let's watch it.
The best part of my job, I think it's just creating a game. I want to make people happy. In the new update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains and also putting everything together in the new generation of the world. So that's the caves and the mountains and everything in between. When I started this project about a year ago, I knew almost nothing about world generation, and I learned so much. And it's really been a team effort,
Cool.
Java and Bedrock together.
In this update, my role is to bring to life the cave part, and together with our colleague who work on the mountains, we present to you the cliffs and the caves update. One of the inspirations for the caves is the sandbox cave systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world.
Yes.
And I feel so proud of it because I came from Vietnam, and we get to use these cave systems in my country and put it into the game. So I felt so proud whenever we think about the caves.
My job is to find what works slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update changes how the world looks a lot, and it also affects performance quite a lot. The best part about my job is just finding something which can give a big benefit, and then just seeing how FPS improves or how frame time graph looks much better after the change.
I would say the coolest part about my job is all of the wonderful colleagues that I get to work with. They really inspire me, teach me, and motivate me to be a better version of myself every day.
We put in a lot of time and effort into this update, and I hope that it will inspire and excite our community.
It feels like
Doesn't Mojang feel like one of the best places to work? Like everyone is involved in Minecraft.
What a
It's
great
so
team you
upbeat and
have.
positive. I mean, you wouldn't put them on camera if
And
they
now,
weren't, but you know
we've been
what I'm
working on
saying.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2. It's
Like,
been
it
so
seems
beautiful
genuine.
to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. So yeah, it's been so good.
It feels like when you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, then and all focused on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus, it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our community. They're doing bug tracking. They're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working. So you add that to an amazing team, and it's really incredible.
We really want actually to highlight everyone that helps us with the public bug tracker we have. So many players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the whole team has been just kind of sharing images and seeds as you're finding things, and you put together some really awesome worlds for us to look at.
We did.
Okay, let's have a look. Whoa, look at the hanging chains on there. Whoa, look at the greenery under there. This is cool. See, I love that anyone watching this, is the beauty of Minecraft is a certain thing, because some people will look at it and it just looks so blocky and square and stuff, but I think for any Minecraft player, you just look at this and you just think potential. I think that's what I love about it the most. Is it brings to life that sort of feeling of when you'd have a random box of Lego, you know?
Yeah, what's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change all the terrain to make this all fit together. But once we started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great. And seeing that inspiration spread and then also spread out to our community through the snapshots has been really fun.
Yeah, and we have been playtesting a lot. They were like, we couldn't start
exactly.
We get distracted.
Or maybe like
so
a
many
Shaolin
cool
temple
places,
or something,
and
you know?
It feels
Something
so
really
inspiring,
cool.
and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really feel that this new world generation inspires you, like going on adventure, building, telling stories. So it's very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old. And I just love the approach you took to keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
Yes, it's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds. And like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many, many years, then you can spend like all this love and time on your Minecraft world. So in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well. And the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here, to the left, we don't have blending. So then when you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now, with blending, it's actually all smooth and pretty.
That's cool.
That's beautiful. That makes a huge difference.
All right.
And Henrik, I know the other part you want to show us with your own world.
Yeah. So what happens if you open your old world with a new version of Minecraft? And I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years, playing with friends and family.
He just wanted to show
And
it off on the live,
let's take a
didn't
look. So there it is, all the old stuff we built 10 years ago. But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath the old areas.
Right.
And the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just,
That's
didn't go there
cool.
until now. And wow, look what I found.
Yeah. Don't look, Henrik. There's so many spoilers there under your world. So many cool things.
I was squinting, okay?
Okay, good.
That's like the first thing I'm gonna do when I update is just like digging straight down. Well, not straight down actually, but I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have. And so you're keeping them safe and adding a lot to it.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to have to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
They take their time, but they get it right.
Throughout the show, we're going to have creator questions, and you two get to have the first one.
All right.
Will Java and Bedrock get part 2 at the same time?
Yes, the plan is to release this on Java and Bedrock at the same time, and also to ship it with what we call seed parity. And that's what does that mean? So seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like.
Yes.
So every world is unique, and that's driven by the seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful. I want to share it with my friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share with others, anyone who opens a world with that seed, regardless of which edition they're playing, will see essentially almost exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's almost identical, and it's a thing in the community. You find a super cool location and you share it. Like, look at this world I found. And before you couldn't do that with players on the other edition, but now everyone can just share cool places together, and I think that's really nice.
It's really amazing. I mean, when you find these amazing epic things in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share them. So seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about.
So we're not 100% there yet, but close. It's very similar. Details will be different. But
seed almost parity.
Seed almost parity. That's it.
That's what we're going to call it.
So I know everyone is anxiously, including myself, waiting for this update. When do we get it?
So it's actually almost done. So we're going to release it in a month or two.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Agnes and Henrik.
Thank you.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2 will be coming to a screen near you in 1 to 2 months. And speaking of screens, soon there will be another place to play Minecraft. On November 2nd, Minecraft comes to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Minecraft. What? It's a game all about togetherness and teamwork. Let's take a look at some of Minecraft's most terrific teams. Zombies and the Drowned.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best example. Let's try another. Cobblestone and Mossy Cobblestone.
Where's the
a
crafting
relationship
table and furnace,
that's truly rock solid.
It's crafting table and furnace, bro.
Oh dear. How about Steve and Creeper? Okay, maybe not Steve and Creeper. Not them. Not them either. Ooh, that's got to hurt. You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon...
Let's see how meme
what's
aware
that,
they
goat?
are.
You've got the best example of togetherness yet? Okay, this better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not
Bedrock?
right.
Hey, that's good.
Absolutely not.
Father?
That's the ticket. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC. We debated which edition to add to the service and decided why not add both. That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java in one place. Convenient. Perhaps a little too convenient. In any case, starting in November, you can play the original Blockbuster, its cross-play supporting cousin, and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC. Excellent point, Goat. Game Pass does have PC games. And personally, I can't wait to play those PC games with my two best friends. Ah, the sweet smell of togetherness.
Why didn't they say crafting table and furnace? I'm still annoyed that they didn't say them. Like, that's the perfect opportunity to say the ultimate combo.
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm Vubui, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be a great addition to Minecraft for a variety of reasons. But you, the community of Minecraft players around the world, get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been. Like you, little baby. I'll never forget you. Moving! The actual winner of last year's intense mob vote was none other than the glow squid. If you haven't run into these majestic creatures swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you are really missing out. But that was last year and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from. And there will be 2 rounds of voting. The first round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob options. Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part, considerably more difficult. Now that you know what to do, let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size, but never in heart, the one, the only, Tiny Jens. Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling
What? What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait.
Oi! Oi, oi, oi.
Watch it there. Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testy.
Just. Phew.
Oh, Tiny Jens, you made it. Can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I'll have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But don't worry, don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great. Thanks. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny Jens. Jens, you're here.
Hi, Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I guess Tiny Jens sent you while he looks for Tiny Agnes once again.
Exactly. It's a tough job.
It really is.
Yes.
Well, since you're here, can you please tell everyone all about this year's mobs?
Absolutely. So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely creatures that we believe that players will enjoy interacting with. And they are the Glare, the lay, and the copper golem.
Those all sound really cool.
Absolutely. And to begin with, we have the glare, which is it's a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas because it knows that in dark areas there might be monsters spawning.
Yes.
So naturally, it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it. And that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be fixed.
Okay.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances, the glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your
that could be good.
monster spawning problems.
The glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and
who doesn't?
Nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
Okay.
And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on that location instead.
That's useful.
Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe use this to make the LA help you with, I don't know, sorting items or clearing up areas.
Yeah.
I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so
that definitely
vote
sounds
LA.
like the most practical one.
Yes, but then we have the copper golem. And as the name implies, it's a golem made out of copper, so it's an excellent use for copper. And it will also interact with you, and since it's made out of copper, it will over time oxidize and maybe turn into a statue. But don't worry, you can deoxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so a lightning strike can also deoxidize it.
Wow!
In addition, it loves pressing buttons a little bit randomly, specifically copper buttons.
But it randomly presses them.
Yes, so that can also be used in some interesting contraptions, we believe.
That's amazing. So copper golem, LA, glare, all sound good. How do people choose? I think it's going to be quite difficult.
Yeah, I feel
but
like
you've given them a lot to think about. So
just kind of
I
removes
think
one of the few survival elements left, which is knowing how to light up an area.
Well, thank you so much, Jens, for coming by.
In dark cave areas.
I have now a creator question for you.
I kind of feel like that's not a cheat, but it doesn't really add anything beneficial to the game and removes potentially something that's quite a key component, you know, which is keeping your wits about you when you're out in those mines. Just
¿Se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Turn around.
Okay, those three questions I think everyone who wants to know the answer of.
And suddenly you've got a whole bunch of danger because you just got so lost
and
in
inspiration
the
can
mind
come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears when you're walking around in the park, or often like you play other games, watching movies, or playing Minecraft. And the community is also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun things. So we have a lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out which ones do we want to do next.
Right.
And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved. I lost my train of thought.
There's so many different ways that these ideas come. And that's really exciting to hear.
Yeah.
So when the community votes on a mob today, that mob is going to move forward towards being in Minecraft. How finished already is that mob? Or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course we have the big concept that we wanted to do, but once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the areas and other mobs and items, that's when you kind of find the last magic little details to make it really great.
I like hearing about the last magic details. Yes. Well, thanks, Jens. You've given everyone a lot to think about. All right, now you know what your options are.
Yeah.
And if you already knew, you know a little more about them. Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. Earlier this week, Lydia spoke with Fanny and Quinn from our awesome creator team over in Redmond to get a first look at some interesting things they've been working on.
but be like in that
Each year, we
design,
show you some
and
of
it
the
was like a
cool new
monster you
things
find
made
in
by our
swamp areas,
creators
that would be
for
cool.
Minecraft Marketplace.
Like a
This
swamp
year,
golem,
we're going
but
to do
not
that
golem.
and
Just
show
like a
you how to
big-
start creating Minecraft things yourself.
Big sort of
I finally
swamp Hulk,
made my
the
first mob.
swamp thing.
It's
from
very
DC.
weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Hello, Lydia.
Hey, guys.
It's so great to be here. Like, just so exciting to talk about our creators, and what a better place to do it than surrounded by the art that they have created.
I know. I walked onto the set and I was like, oh my God, those are Jollycraft skins. Those are Cupcake Brianna. That's Mojang Studios. It was so cool just seeing all of their skins and worlds and concepts all on the wall.
They are really amazing. I mean, the creativity from our creators, those names, that makes sense now. It's just mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator?
Yeah, of course. So a creator is really anybody who makes anything in Minecraft. You know, whether you're doing skins, textures, worlds, terraforming, UI, and even for me, like people that are making mods and add-ons and, you know, that kind of more developer type, those are creators too.
Definitely. For me, the way that I always like to think about it is that a creator is anyone that makes something in Minecraft and then shares it with someone else. And that can be like little Mac sharing it with their friends at school, or that could be a team of creators that sell something in the marketplace. And then everything in between, right? And our mission really is to empower all of them to make whatever their imagination is telling them to do. We want to really give you all the means, documentation, tools to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing to be able to work on that. Everybody can be a creator.
I just wonder why.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. Like, what is your favorite tool that you've made?
Oh God, that is such a hard question. We have so many, but I'm going to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like, as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code, which I love doing. And this time we had a game jam, and I actually picked a creator community request, which is like implement a damage command that will help you like do cool effects with other mobs. And I just worked with a designer and we created this together, and I'm so excited to know that the team is actually now taking my code and is going to ship it for real. Very excited about that.
Yeah, that was just so cool that you're able to do something just in a game jam, and then it turns into something real that our creators can use. For me, my favorite is the structure animation. Last year we shipped a map called Suburbia by Jiggerbob that is basically this world that you can manage your city, create plots for commercial, residential, balance your economy. And every single time you place one of those plots, it animates layer by layer by layer, adding just this immersiveness and polish to the map that just makes it, I don't know, above and beyond.
That's so cool. I mean, so many of our creators are using the innovative tools that you've made to just like expand what they're working on. And we have some awesome examples of that.
All right, let's have a look. This item is locked and can't be dropped. Clever. This is the structural animations he was talking about. Nice, like a little 3D printing kind of vibe. Grow up, event command. It's against nature, man. Scoreboards and selectors in raw text. That's super handy. Camera shake. Simple but effective. Very effective. Of course, realm slots. It's actually super handy. That's a cool idea for like birthday parties in Minecraft, especially in the like COVID era. It's a good way to have a birthday party when everybody wasn't allowed to meet up and stuff. And it's actually really cool. Creator made out.
I love how many examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
It's definitely one of my favorite parts of like working with creators. You just give them one tool or two and they will make these crazy, amazing things. Like many times I see their creations, I'm like, how did they even do that? Like I know they're using our tools, but I don't know how they did that. It's so crazy.
It's mind-blowing sometimes just what they're able to do with just the small little things that we give them.
That's really, really cool. And we have a creator question for the two of you.
Hey everyone, I'm EYStream, a Minecraft YouTuber, and I've got a question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content? And if we wanted to, how do people learn more about these features?
Why did he deliver
It's such a great question
like
because the answer is no. They aren't just for advanced modders or people that have been in the community for a long time. We actually just launched a new website we call Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator, and on that site it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out to our brand new documentation site that allows you to just go super deep into learning the components and learning entities. And then the coolest thing that we added, which is how we made our mobs, is we use the Minecraft entity wizard, which is created by Yanis, and it's a Blockbench plugin that allows like super easy creation of mobs that you can add to your own Minecraft game.
Hello everyone, my name is Jonas. I'm a software developer and Minecraft content creator. In 2017 I started to create my own 3D modeling program called Blockbench.
What's up, Smokey Irish?
The program is all about creating boxy, pixely models, which makes it perfect for the Minecraft art style. Today Blockbench supports many Minecraft formats, ranging from Bedrock Edition add-ons to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations and player skins.
Oh, this is how they do it.
Almost all 3D models you see on the Minecraft marketplace were made in Blockbench. And it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the axolotl.
What?
This summer I've collaborated with Mojang to create a new plugin for Blockbench. The plugin makes it super easy to get started with add-on creation, by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few clicks. I'm going to demonstrate the process by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins, Available, search for the Minecraft Entity Wizard and press Install. That brings up this handy shortcut on the start screen.
So Blockbench is basically
Let's
their
go!
little
I'm going to
Unreal
pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear, and I'll use the same for the behavior. Okay, now the add-on is created on your computer. Now let's start customizing our model using Blockbench. For this example, because we already have a bear model, I'm just going to recolor the model. Of course you could also change the whole model to turn it into something entirely different, like this butterfly that I made, and is based on the vanilla bat.
Make frogs, that would be
Okay,
cool.
this looks good. Now I'm going to press save and switch over to Minecraft.
It's weird that we have lily pads, but we don't
I can
have
find
frogs
our
in
new
Minecraft.
grizzly bear pack in the behavior pack section and simply enable it. This will automatically enable the resource pack as well. Now let's check out the entity in-game. I just need to grab a spawn egg from the inventory and use it. And here's our grizzly bear.
Aww.
Have fun creating. It's free and works on all platforms.
That's really smart.
I already told you all
use this,
that
you can make
I
your
made a
Wild West
mob,
town
but
because you
actually
can have
all
real
three of
Vikings.
us
That would be
made
cool.
mobs because we wanted to showcase that
I really
anyone
like this. I want to
can
give it a
be
try.
a creator. So Fanny, tell us about your adorable mob that you made.
Thank you. Yes, I was so excited to know that Blockbench was a thing because I immediately thought I need to add my dogs to Minecraft. I really, really love them. And I was just so excited. Like Blockbench made it very easy for me to just obsess over every single detail. Like every pixel was like, does that look like my dog? And then I also modified the geometry, especially the tails, to look like the exact twist that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot. And I was very happy, especially when I was able to add my own animation. I'm definitely not an art person, and I just made it so that it like wiggles their tail when they are sitting. I was just so happy to be able to do that.
They turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you're able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of a born in the Pacific Northwest, outdoorsy. I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature. So I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree that you maybe see, walking around the deep forest. Kind of fantasy driven. Then I animated the arms and the legs, just these little stick legs that kind of walk around, just to add something, kind of cute and cool to the forest.
Her eyes are really staring right into my soul. I love it. I would love to just happen upon Evelyn in the forest.
Adds more life to
I
whatever
went a
you're
totally
thinking
different
about
direction
building.
from the two of you. I know,
They all
Quinn,
made a
you
mob as well. This is
built
interesting.
your mob from scratch. Fanny, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of Blockbench. And so I made something very near and dear to my Florida heart.
The crocodile?
With a twist, which is what I'm calling an alligator, an axolotl, and an alligator.
Looks so kind of like a little dragon.
It does look like a little dragon. It's a pretty good, pretty good mashup there. I think it's great.
Yeah, I thought an alligator and axolotl would be super innovative when added together, but it does just look like a dragon. But I'm okay with that because I am a creator now, based on your definition, because I made that and I showed it to all of you.
There's some
which,
super loud bike
seeing
outside,
something that
and
you
I'm
make
just,
in a
out,
game
man.
that you've
Chill
played,
out.
for me for 11 years, it was amazing.
It is so rewarding
you
really
add?
to be able
Guys,
to
what mobs
just
would
do
you
that.
add?
So we encourage you all to try it. Like if someone that like paint is the only skill that I have, like I know everyone can do it. So please go install Blockbench and try it out. Like we would be so incredibly like proud to just see everything that you have built. We would love to see it.
Yeah, it's available on all the platforms, and just post them on Twitter, post them on wherever you do, and we'll probably run across some of those, and we love seeing them.
Oh, I can't wait to see what everyone else creates. And I mean, I think that our mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year. So we don't even have to work on anything else. These three are perfect. I'm going to have to talk to the team about that. So we're not professional creators, obviously, by our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who, this is their full-time job, making Minecraft content for Marketplace. What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of. Like being able to see so many people engage in the marketplace and allow creators to become full-time Minecraft content creators as their careers. I think it's incredible too because the marketplace doesn't just support these huge studios, but we also have really small independent creators that make just texture packs, or like Shalaquin Schematics. That's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds. And the fact that the marketplace can support all of them and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put together a video with some of our favorites from this past year.
I would build like a mole or like a golfer, and you could use that mob to dig straight lines and little tunnels. And that's as far as I got with it. It wouldn't get you loot or anything like that, but it would be like...
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living, making content for the marketplace.
There was lava or anything like that.
The best job that I can possibly ask for.
Well, that's a cool game mode. I take it back, I'd add mechs.
We just got to see some amazing reactions from the fans, and people love the map, and that's just so heartwarming and lovely to see, and it really does put a smile on our faces.
This is cool. Little mini games.
The thing I like most about creating inside of Minecraft is the community that's been built up around
you get
it.
to add custom items
There's
and creations
so
into
many
realms and servers.
amazing,
It looks like you
creative
can.
people, and
From the
it's
way
been
they
a
showed the
privilege
setup,
to
it
be able
looks
to
like you
meet
can.
and work with so many of them.
I mean, this is really cool. The fact that they managed to put Sonic in and it basically worked like Sonic is really cool. We look back at all of our live shows.
The ender podium in the middle. Oh no! Spoilers!
Wow! We're kicking things off with the announcement of the We're gonna tell you right now.
The update Aquatic. Village and Pillage.
Seriously, like, I'm so excited.
Bees! Bees! Let's look at some bees.
To finally have a Nether update. Holiday update will have the cats, pandas, bamboo and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
David Niesagen.
I am the one that gets to decide how difficult the bosses are.
Oh, really? I think there's a lot in dungeons that they could have brought over that they haven't brought over to Minecraft yet. And it's strange that they haven't done so.
The winner is Tiger!
Especially on the weapon side of things.
It's the Glow Squid!
Damn you, Glow
This is your
Squid!
chance to have a say in what goes into Minecraft.
One day it'll be frogs. I hope so. Let's get... I mean, we can all attempt to make frogs now that we've got this block bench feature. We're about to get the next update. It kind of feels like that's what they're building towards, doesn't it? They're showing us the history. And then they will show us the history, like the future.
What should I do now? Moppy!
We maybe underestimated.
10 years ago, I stepped on the Minecon stage for the first time. I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel from each of us at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community.
And we get a sense
Okay,
of how
now
nice
before I
you
get
all are.
way
You all
too
seem so
even more
upbeat and
sappy
happy,
than I
which
was,
is great because
let's
it
head
comes
over to
through in the
Voo
game
and
you've
hear more
created.
about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Yeah, the caves are really cool, and I can't wait for them to be fully added as well, like properly.
Here we go. It's almost time to vote. Before we do, though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more. We have the Glare, a mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters.
It's just not good enough,
You can bring
is
it
it,
with
really?
you,
I
and
think
it'll fly to dark areas.
Yeah.
When it gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn.
I would have liked it.
Then there's the Allay. If you give it
If
an
it's gonna
item,
be grumpy,
it will
just call it
collect
the grump.
matching ones for you. It also loves music, so if there's a note block nearby, that's where it will drop these items for you. And finally, the Copper Golem. A little golem that you yourself can make out of copper. They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues. They love spending their time randomly pressing copper buttons, which would also be added to the game if the Copper Golem wins the vote. So those are your choices, and they are all
Copper
so
Golem
amazing.
comes with a little extra.
How will you choose? Jens gave us a lot to think about, and now you need
guys
to
want the
decide
LA? If
which
you guys
mob
want the
you
LA, I'll
think
vote for
you'd
the LA.
enjoy the most during your time
But
playing
I like the
Minecraft.
Copper Golem
Any
'cause
of
he
them
looks-
would be useful.
I
But
like the
choose
idea of
your
him being a
favorite and go
statue.
vote
I think
for
that's
it
cool
now.
for,
Yes,
like,
that's right. The
artistic
poll
design
is
work.
now open. To
Poll's
cast
now
your
open?
vote, make sure you're logged into your Twitter account. Go to the Minecraft Twitter account and find the freshly launched poll with all 3 choices. Don't forget to click on the mob you most want to play Minecraft with. You can do it right now. After the first round of votes,
I'm doing this
I'll
for
check
you
back
guys.
in with you so we can
I'm doing
open
this
the
for you
final
guys.
round.
There it is. Boom. Was I the first vote?
Greetings. My name is Narrator, and I'm the
I
star
doubt I was,
of the
but hey, there we
Minecraft
go.
YouTube channel.
There we
I'm
go.
Marilla.
Watch what happens
I'm
when I
the
refresh it.
actual star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We're here to
Yeah.
tell you about all the
Wow.
excellent shows you can watch on our channel.
Look how much folks
Subscribe
there are
tomorrow.
there.
Don't you mean subscribe today?
Looks like the LA's on the way. I'll keep that.
How do you spell Minecraft?
Hang on, I
What
can do
even
something
is
like this.
Minecraft?
These are just some of the questions you can ask our
Display
studio's
capture,
brightest minds
add
on Ask
new
Mojang.
source.
We've actually received a question for us just now. Do you think making a video game is the easiest thing in the world?
No. Literally no one thinks that.
Well, I did. Until I started watching this informative series that goes behind the blocks of every part of Minecraft Dungeons development.
Do they show the footage of you tearfully begging to be put in the game?
Maybe
Put
in
her
Series
corner
3.
like that.
Meet a Minecrafter interviews some of the most incredible
Does it
members
keep
of
it?
the Minecraft community.
Wait,
They
hang on.
asked me to appear on it, but I
Oh,
was
I've
too
ruined
busy
it, guys.
being young and cool and attractive and not lying.
Okay.
With so much happening in the world of Minecraft, it can be easy to lose track.
So if I do that,
I
it's gonna
myself
keep it
only recently learned that
Okay,
blocks
right, cool,
have
so-
been added to the game.
Subscribe to our channel and you'll be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates, upcoming games, and the exciting future of Minecraft.
Are you sure that's the right footage? Finally! This is our peerless show that tells you Minecraft's most scandalous secrets. Every month, we...
We're out
like
of
that.
time.
There we go.
Bye!
No, we're not. We still have a few seconds left.
Have a great Minecraft Live,
Fixed it.
everyone.
No! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and only watch my...
See, I'm glad to know that people also like the copper,
Now let's
copper
welcome
golem now.
Laura
I'm
to
going to
talk
put it in the bottom
all
corner.
about
This is-
Minecraft Dungeons. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
So you have a
There we go,
pretty
that's
cool
better, right?
job at Mojang Studios.
Yeah, I think I have the coolest job. It's sometimes difficult to believe, but I'm the lead designer of Minecraft Dungeons, and that means that I get to decide a lot of small things and details and bring a lot of ideas to the table. So hopefully make the game a bit better.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
You and the Dungeons team have been working so hard recently, and
Oh,
you've
yeah.
recently had a couple of really cool
I need to try
releases.
Dungeons properly,
Yeah,
though.
it's
If
been
anyone
crazy.
wants to run it with me,
We
Thomas,
recently
if you've
released
got
to
it,
Steam.
can give it a
And
go.
I did something that they never recommend you to do, but I did it anyway, and I read the reviews.
Minecraft British edition?
And yeah,
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it was, but it was so positive. It was so
That
full
could
of
be the
excitement
future.
and love for the game, and yeah, we were so proud to see how much the community loves it. So yeah, we were very happy. And also this week we've released the Spookier Fall update, which brings back a lot of spooky modifiers to the game, gear, a new cape, a new pet, and there's my new favorite armor, which has a spoon steering in your head.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's lovely. I like it so much.
It's a lot of fun to stare at while you're playing, but it might distract you a little.
Hopefully not too much.
So those just came out, but we also have some new and exciting things to look at
Yeah.
that haven't come out yet.
Yes, let's check it out.
There we go. Still winning. Still winning. Still winning. I've got it, but I have it on Windows Store, not Java Launcher. Oh, that's for Dungeons. That should be fine. Cobra, it's the Minecraft Live 2021. Exactly what it says on the tin. Welcome to the chat. And they aren't compatible, even know what they are. Well, that's bloody annoying, isn't it? Yeah, you want to save. Yeah, I want to give it a go. I'm just not a massive fan of dungeon crawlers, but this is what I mean. They keep adding so much cool stuff to it. When are they going to bring over all of the things they've got in here onto main Minecraft? You know, like these cool bows and stuff like this. Like, I feel like loads of this would be beneficial in the main game. I think adding dungeons to the main game would be awesome as well. Like if they could add dungeons into Minecraft, I think that
video
would be
is
really
so
cool.
exciting.
Yeah, I love that trailer so much. It has so many details.
So there's a lot going on in that video and
yeah.
a lot to talk about. But why don't we start with, now that DLC is done, what are seasonal adventures?
Right, yeah. Now that we are over with the story of the Orb of Dominance, we sat together with our friends at Double 11 and we started working on seasonal adventures, which are a new way for the player to progress through the game and increase in ranks, gather points, and hopefully get cool rewards at the end.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So how long do they last?
Right. Seasonal adventures, although the name is seasonal, will be infinite technically.
Okay.
So for instance, say we release seasonal adventure number 2, you will always be able to go back to seasonal adventure number 1, gather some rewards there, go back to number 2, gather some rewards there. So it's a bit up to you what you decide to do with it.
That's cool.
That's amazing. So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
All the content.
And speaking of content, what are some of these new things that players can unlock?
Right, yeah, we added
2
tons
minutes
of
left.
new rewards that are
2
completely
minutes
new
left
to
on
the
the vote.
Minecraft universe. Some old, some new. We have tons of new pets. We have things like the duck and the fox, and I am so in love with all of them.
See, this is
We
why I
have
put ravens
flares,
in the
which
main
are
game,
new
damn it.
VFX that you can apply to your character. So whenever you drink a potion or you beat an enemy, you get to show off a little bit and get some shininess there. Also, we got in some emotes, which are these little dances or little expressions you can do with your character.
Show off a little.
Yeah, exactly, and have some fun with your friends. Why not?
It's not an online multiplayer
having
game
a party.
if you don't have emotes in
Also,
this
we
day and
added
age, I'll
tons
tell
of
you that
new
much.
capes because everyone loves capes.
They do.
And tons of new skins, just in case we were missing.
That's a lot of skins.
Yeah, that's a ton of skins. Yes.
Well, now we have a question from a Minecraft creator.
Right.
I think the bee armor is
Hey,
from dungeons. That would make a
Strawberry17
lot of
here,
sense.
and I have a question. Will there be free content included as a part of seasonal adventures?
The answer is yes. We always try to make sure there's content for everyone, regardless. So for seasonal adventures, there'll always be a free track and a track you can pay for. So there'll be different rewards in each, and you'll
My
be able
voice
to
is
get
too
whichever
low?
you want at any time. So yeah, we wanted to cater everyone.
That's great. So how do you earn rewards?
Right. You will be able to get adventure
Is it?
points all throughout the game, meaning that doing the regular stuff you do, you'll get them. Like, say you beat a daily trial. At the end of the daily trial, you get adventure points.
All right, what about
Also,
this?
we
This seems about
implemented new
level.
weekly challenges.
This seems
So
about
we'll
level.
ask you, like,
There we go.
this week, if you
That should be
beat
all right.
100 zombies, you'll get extra adventure points.
That's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, but people do it so fast. I'm always so impressed. And also, the best way to get adventure points is in the tower.
Okay, the tower, which we have not spoken about
No.
yet. So what is the tower?
The tower is another free single-player feature.
Is it gonna
that
be
we've
endless
added
levels?
To camp, so you'll be able to see this gigantic
In the
tower in the
tower.
camp. I love how it turned out. And it is a space with 30 different floors, each floor harder than the one before, and you'll get to fight in arena mobs. You'll get to fight bosses.
Classic.
You'll get to
Classic.
meet some new tower inhabitants, and yeah, hopefully explore around and be able to test your skill. So you will start with a completely blank character from the bottom, and you'll be able to find new gear as you progress.
Okay.
So yeah, the floors get more difficult, your character gets stronger.
This is
and
basically what they
you can
added
test
to
your
WoW
skill.
in the
That
most
sounds
recent expansion.
really
They
fun.
had
So
like a
let's
tower
take a
which
look
was
at
just
some
like infinite
live
levels.
gameplay of the tower right now, and for that
I
we
think
have
they've got the
JP.
same on Final
Hi,
Fantasy
JP.
14 as well.
Hello! How do you like my throne?
I think you stole that throne from the Arch Illager.
I think he stole it from me.
Looking
Speaking of my stuff, let's go loot the tower.
Nice.
So what are we seeing here, Laura?
I love
Right,
all of
so
this
we prepared
Minecraft
some
furniture they've
special
got
floors
kicking
to
around.
showcase here. So this is an example of a very early
The
floor
vote
in
is
the
over
tower. So if
a
you
million
see
let's
JP's
have a look.
tower avatar.
You're right, it
has
is. It's
very
over
little amount of
1.2
gear,
million votes
and,
currently.
Yeah, you'll be always have the context that you're high up in the tower, right?
So cool.
Yeah.
And I believe
We
it's
also
over now. The
wanted
final
to make
results
sure
put the
that,
LA at the
The
top.
tower was this whimsical, magical space.
They've got this, man.
So yeah, we have a boat, we
The
have a river,
community
why
has
not?
come together.
I made the right decision.
You'll be able
There
to
it
find
is.
a ton of magical
There it
spaces
is.
and new characters to meet. So yeah.
Thank
this
God
level
we're
is
not getting
quite
another
easy,
glow
as you
squid
can see,
situation.
Since it's very early on.
Yeah, JP's doing really well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we can see a sneak peek up there in that balcony. That's our tower keeper.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's a character that will guide you through the tower and yeah, will guide you around and ooh.
Wow, JP did really well.
Yeah,
Maybe it was,
he was
a little
so fast.
too easy.
Yeah.
So each of these levels generates itself, but you can come back for up to 2 weeks and replay the same thing.
Right, yeah. Our tower runs will be seeded and they will change every 2 weeks, meaning that for 2 weeks you'll be able to learn what happens in every floor. So say I reach floor 5 and I get defeated at floor 5. So then next time around, I'll remember, I should have chosen a different weapon, and then I bet I
So
could
it's
have done
Diablo
it.
in
So,
cubes, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
a
share
dungeon
that-
crawler. It's
those
their
tips
done.
with
It
your
is
friends,
Diablo.
and
It's
you can learn
Minecraft
together
Diablo.
how to go through the tower.
Yeah, practice and get better.
Exactly.
All right, let's give JP a real challenge now. We're
Right.
going to go up the tower to a much higher floor.
Right.
You ready, JP?
Go on, JP. You got this,
Right,
JP.
so here we've prepared a sample of what a harder floor could look like. So we try to add new exciting combinations of mobs that we've never had before. So JP is right now fighting jungle mobs, but there'll be ice mob together with them, and there'll be some new mobs. Here you can see some tower wraiths that spawn fire in different new combinations.
JP's crushing
we
it
also
right now.
have tower guards, which are extremely bulky guards. We even have a ghast in the mix, and JP's getting sniped by it. So we're getting that's a tower guard right there. So yeah, we're getting tons of new combinations and
See, look at all
new
these cool
ways
mobs,
to
man. I just wish they
experience
would
the
add
game
all
and
of this
defeat
into
mobs
the
and
main
find
game.
strategies and
Gas looks really
Or if
difficult.
someone can just like
Yes,
mod
it
all
is.
of these into the
I
main
know,
game,
he's
you
not
know?
doing so good right now.
No.
Let's see. Oh, JP.
Oh,
That was a
JP.
valiant attempt.
Yes.
Really, really good.
That was so good.
So,
Damn
we've
it,
talked about
JP.
so many new things, but
Yeah.
when will people get to see them?
I'm doing good. How are you
We'll
doing,
get to
Yusuf?
see
Thank you
them.
for passing by,
Hopefully
man.
everyone will get to play in December.
December.
Just
very, very
enjoying
That is
the
very
positivity
soon.
that
Thank
Minecraft
you
brings
so much,
into
Lala,
life.
for coming by. This is all very exciting.
Thank you for having me.
And checking out all
Let's
of the new
take
features
one
that they're
last
bringing
look
to
at
all
some
of their
gameplay
games.
from the tower.
Just doesn't look as good as the main game, though, does it? It still looks cool as a spin-off thing. Angel, how you doing, man?
Once again, our friends at Element Animation have made us something to enjoy and perhaps even sing along to. All while taking us through everything you can do right now from
gotta post
Caves and
today's
Cliffs
video.
Part 1.
Hang on.
Try not to get this one stuck in your head all week. I only say this because it's been stuck in mine.
Hey, you two! Have you discovered all the features in part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update?
Well, there's brand new colored candles and the lichen makes rocks glow. You'll find some amethyst if you look inside a geode.
Oh, no.
Grow into clusters, then you get shards when they're mined. These are just a few of all the things there are to find, like jump across some drift leaves, make your house from these. Spending too much time in powder snow will make you freeze. You can mine rock
Have I missed anything juicy? No, pretty much all that's happened so far is we've done the main vote that you can see down in this corner. There we go, this corner. Voting for the new potential mob to be added, but that is only round 1 of the votes. I believe there's going to be a secondary vote. Just generally nice wholesome stuff. Nothing too announcy yet, but we're definitely getting some announcements by the end of today. And I might switch over to streaming some DC once this is over with, if people want that to happen. But at this point in time, I'm just happy. I decided that I don't think we're going to get too much news on DC games.
Well,
I think it's going to be focused on the
quite
shows and the
turnout
TV.
for our first round of
So I
mob
figured it made
voting.
more sense to
You
cover the
have
Minecraft
made your
event.
decision, and now
And I'm a
one
massive
mob
fan of
must
Minecraft
go.
as well.
We had the glare, the allay, and the copper golem. But you, the community, have spoken.
Yep.
And now one mob must leave the race. And
And
that
it's the
mob
glare.
is
See you
the
later.
glare.
Yep, out,
So
out,
that
out,
still
out of here.
leaves two amazing mobs to choose from.
Get 'em outta here.
Which one do you want? Will it be the allay or the copper golem? How do you see yourself playing and interacting with them in the future?
It's the allay.
Which one will make your
DLA
game
is
life
winning.
easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how you want to play Minecraft. But make your decision quickly because it's time to vote again.
Time for
There's
the
a
new vote.
brand new poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account with only these two mob
Time for the
finalists
new
to
vote.
choose from.
Hang on.
Make sure you're logged onto Twitter and click the
Boom.
mob that you just
There we go.
can't
Now I've
wait
got
to
to change
spend
the
your
box again.
days
Hang
and
on, give me a
nights with
second.
in the game. Your vote really counts, so don't miss out on your chance to change Minecraft. I know who I'm going to vote for, and I think I can see Jens voting right now. Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you, but I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe that would have been different
Should I just make it this
I
side?
had Minecraft in my classes. Minecraft Education Edition is available for schools, homeschools, and after-school programs.
Yeah, that's better.
You
That's
can
better.
explore
There we go.
awesome education
All right,
content
awesome.
in Minecraft Marketplace. Learn about everything from sustainability to
Awesome.
ancient worlds,
Okay, cool.
even how to speak new languages, all
do
in
that.
Minecraft. The coolest part
Oh,
is seeing
it's
how with
close, though.
Minecraft, the students
close, though,
often
isn't it? Look at
become
that.
the teachers. When I tried becoming the teacher in my 5th grade science class, well, let's just say it wasn't appreciated. But anyway, let's take a look at how Minecraft is being used in classrooms around the world by kids who didn't get in trouble just for telling everyone that homework was canceled forever.
I do like that you can use Minecraft as
Young
many
people
different
all over the
educational
world are using
purposes.
Minecraft to explore issues that matter like social justice, climate change, and indigenous rights.
We have different
so
classes such as Braille and Sign Language. We
We're
reached out to
getting
one of our
cliffs
teachers
and
who learned
caves
Braille, and she
in the
taught
next
us a
2
thing or
months
two.
is basically how they
Take a look at what
outlined
these
it. They
girls
said a
built.
month or
A
two,
school of the
we'll get an
future.
official
They
date,
thought
but
about
that's the
clean
outline. It's
energy
coming
and
very, very,
inclusive
very
design.
soon.
An interesting fact about our building is that we used coding to build a playground. It was very fun to make.
Students in India and Malaysia translated ancient myths into Minecraft worlds.
Under the guidance of my educator Kamal ma'am, I would like to present to you an indigenous tale, Chiri and Ka, from Punjab, the land of 5 rivers.
In Canada,
That's cool.
Australia, and New Zealand, classrooms are using Minecraft to explore indigenous cultures. And they're not just building blocks, they're building super useful skills. Games like Minecraft prepare you for the future, teaching us how to work together, solve problems, and even write code.
Normally in school, it's like, here's this, do this, off you go. But now it's like, blank schedule, Minecraft, yes please.
This summer, students imagined a greener New York City in an
Hey, we didn't
epic
get nothing
citywide
like this in
esports battle.
school.
I don't know about you, but I wish I had this in school. I think I would have
Yeah.
been all over this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we didn't get nothing like this in school.
Kids
I
in
tell you
Wales
that
designed
much.
more sustainable rugby stadiums. Teams of students built turtle habitats and wind farms. And in Slovakia, young people imagined a bee sanctuary in Minecraft.
During this build, I learned that bees do this thing called swarming.
We can live more sustainably, we can treat one another better, and can we all agree that learning should always be fun? Let's build a better world together.
Game on!
I think that's really cool. Like I'm saying, it's so cool that there's so many different uses. You know, someone's built like the Great Library in Minecraft, and it's accessible where countries
Now
where
is the
certain
big
texts are
moment.
banned and
Let's
stuff,
talk
you
to
can go
Agnes
through
about
Minecraft
the
and read
next
those texts
update.
within the
Welcome
library.
back,
Things
Agnes.
like that are just awesome.
How's the show felt for you?
super good. Like, I think it's a really fun show, and also, of course, we've shown so many exciting things.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm feeling quite nostalgic since this is number 10, and I have to say, I was the 7th employee, the first woman on the team, and when I see you leading Minecraft, I just feel so excited about where we're going.
10-year anniversary for Minecraft Live.
That was very sweet of you. And of course, we managed that lead it together, but I'm like the creative lead, and I'm super happy about that. But it feels quite surreal because I also used to be a Minecraft player and love this game, and it's I'm very happy and lucky to be here.
Yes, I think we all feel that way, and it's so cool having so many people on the team who play and love it.
Yeah, I want that campfire. I want that campfire as a thing in my house.
Community too.
Yes, we definitely are.
And now, Agnes, you are going to reveal to us what the next update is.
Here we go.
Okay, so the next update is called the Wild Update.
The Wild Update?
The Wild Update sounds very, very intriguing. So what does it encompass?
So the word wild mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature.
Yes.
And the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Okay.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the Wild Update, because there's these different parts to it. And we have the first one here, which is our Deep Dark expert, Brandon.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome.
Hey, what's up, Brandon?
So we've moved the Deep Dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the Warden and the Skulk is that it's just expanded. It's gotten bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it. That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark as well. And yeah, we also want to make sure that let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
That's awesome. I can't wait.
Ancient cities. Wow. I like it. Oh, this is cool. This works perfectly in with the caves update as well. Oh yeah, if you walk on those things, it can sense you. Oh, I don't like it. It's too dark and dingy. It's too deep and dark even. Hey, take it easy, Cover Man. I don't think I'm on Twitch today. Yeah, this is cool. This is a really cool add-on.
Wow, it's like both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Like, I have so many emotions when I look at
I think turning one of those into a base will be really cool.
I mean, we really didn't want the Deep Dark biome to just be, caves or just skulks spread around. We wanted to add a bit more mystery to it. And, there's this ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players. We're just going to let them go throughout and explore and see what they come to. And there's even this, ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in game.
It's really cool. I like, it feels like a place you want to explore.
Yes, I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
That's so cool. And so last year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on a little Skulk family. It's a Skulk family. Maybe they're not so cute.
They're not so friendly, no.
A Skulk
Yeah, last year we
family,
focused a lot on the Skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the Skulk family do.
Right.
And one of them actually is something called a Skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the skulk catalyst, it actually spreads skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
So, the deep dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these skulk blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less scary. Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine some of the skulk blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a silk touch.
Nice.
And then we have the Skulk Shrieker. So when this block is activated, it's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now. And it also gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating darkness.
What?
You can even see now when you're sneaking and you step on a skulk sensor, even sneaking it will activate.
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute we're gonna show you a clip that's a little scarier. But I mean, Brandon, those have so many things that players can do with them. Like, what do you imagine them doing?
1 minute left on the vote, everybody.
Really interesting because
it's close.
When you could create a mob farm with it, like through the tech community. Usually, when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm.
Ooh.
There's lots of opportunities.
Cool. And you can build like experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Terrifying.
So then when players out walking, and then they activate the shrieker, and hear like.
That's amazing. Or you do that all around your world, and just whenever anyone's visiting
I'm not going to visit your world.
Shrieker is shrieking. We have a
community
question for you.
Hi, it's Jinjam from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had...
We're having a little look at the deep and dark element that's been added to the next update, which is the wild update. That's what they're calling it.
Sounds.
The wild
update. From the gameplay
update.
Perspective, we wanted to make sure that, first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the skulk shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the skulk shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
No. Not the warden. So they've added these like ancient cities. And the ally has one. Or LA. LA. Oh! He's pretty terrifying. Oh no. How strong is he? And that was clever. Threw something in a different direction. Oh no, he hits super hard.
I'm kind of back to thinking that the Skulk family is very adorable and sweet after seeing that. Wow, there is a lot there, Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground. So that means that wardens are kind of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor. And it also has developed a sense of smell. So, of course, you can sneak around and try to be, quiet and not to get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find
The
where you are. And
block
if
of
it
us.
sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to start noticing you.
Wait, so basically the warden is like, smell that? It's happening. And just like going for the
Pretty
players?
much, yes. It's not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like sneaking gameplay because we haven't really had that before. So you are in the deep
What's
dark.
so special about the LA is that he will basically become very helpful with sorting items. You give him an item,
cool. I mean,
he
I
flies
think
off
you
and
have
finds more of the
definitely
similar
upped the
item, like the exact same
level,
item
Brandon,
for
and I
you,
just
and
love
then
how
drops
much
them all
you've
next
expanded
to
the
a
deep
note
dark
block.
to feel- it's
So
so-
using that
it's so
mechanic is going to be
immersive.
very, very
Yes,
helpful with
definitely.
item
Really
sorting
amazing.
overall.
Thank you so much for joining us and
other
scaring
things as
us
well,
out
like if
today.
you're running low on
That's my
food,
job.
just give him a
Yeah.
little bit of food.
So
He's going to
expert,
fly
like,
off
you
and
want to
find
do
you some
something
more
scarce,
food.
like, Brenna.
Things like that.
Thanks, Brandon.
It's a very,
Thank you so
very
much.
helpful sort of hunter-gatherer
So
add-on.
Agnes, the
You know?
deep dark is one part, this sort of very adventurous side of the wild update, which the name is starting to really become clear after talking to Brandon. And then the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft.
No,
And
no more
one
stuff.
thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world. Actually, like we are now. It's so beautiful. And we also want to focus or have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like a unique identity for different biomes. For example, the birch forest, as you can see in this beautiful concept art. So in the birch forest, we want it to be like light and peaceful, and the sun reaches the ground. The trees are taller, and the flowers, things like that.
It's really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's actually a very Swedish forest. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. And
I
then you
wish
have-
they'd add
so
plenty of
you wanna add
biomes
more
into the base game. I
atmosphere
think
to
that's one of the
different
best
biomes,
mods
but
out
there's
there.
one biome that
Like,
you
no,
want.
biomes
I mean,
are
I would say
plenty,
it's giving
sorry.
it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in
Is
the
the
wild.
correct name.
That's true, and that's the swamp. Oh, our art team is just so amazing. It's such a beautiful concept art, and as you can see here, the atmosphere is really different from the birch forest as well.
Yes.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have another one of our gameplay designers here and our swamp expert, Corey. Welcome, Corey.
Hopefully they're adding some more to the swamp.
Absolutely wild to be here.
Oh no, Corey. The puns are so quick to start.
It's Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very on brand. So you're going to tell us about all of the, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
You what? I'm sorry, what? You what? Hey. Finally. Finally, man.
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
Yes, and especially now, in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have even wider rivers, so it's easier
That's
to travel
100%,
water, so it's
Thomas.
gonna
We do
be,
need a
extra
complete
useful.
villager
like
and
in the
structure
aquifers as well.
update.
Yes, so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh,
it's
that's
really
nice.
amazing. And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft. So as you can see here, this is a propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here the mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks.
It's
It
beautiful.
has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves. And I really like how the propagules are looking here. And okay, I'm just gonna nerd out on propagules for a
Please
minute.
do.
Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree. And then when they fall into the water, or let's say they fall into water, they could float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the water, underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land. And mangrove trees themselves are actually amazing for local ecosystems, fighting climate change, for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
That's awesome. And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater and on land as well.
That's so cool. When you first showed me the mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules,
I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because they're super cool.
That's
So
adorable.
seeing them in Minecraft is just so exciting. And of course,
Nice.
where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves do come with a new wood type. And like always when we add a new tree, we are so happy. Like we get so many questions from the community like,
Nice.
"Oh, new wood type."
It's kind of jungly,
and
but different.
Therefore we're so happy that we were able to add a new wood type for the mangroves. And look at it, I think it's really pretty. And you also don't see like all the blocks here. It's gonna be like a full set for the wood types. It's gonna be like doors and trapdoors and so on.
Nice.
Gorgeous.
Hey.
I love it. No, I'm
liking
so
this
excited about
update.
mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing. Because we decided to go with like really big roots. And I think those are so cool. And we actually prototyped quite a lot back and forth, and it was a bit tricky to decide how the route should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block routes, because for example when you like go with a boat and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feeling to it. Yeah, like in this picture, it's really nice atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. So I was like, why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water, so you can take your boat underneath like Agnes likes. And you're just completely surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
Nice.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and I mean, during sunset, every time I was testing, I would actually like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super beautiful.
That's absolutely gorgeous.
I want one of those little
noticed that
lanterns,
was not
man. Look
dirt.
at them.
Good
They should
idea.
sell those.
That was
Why don't we
wet
sell
dirt,
those as
otherwise known
lamps?
as mud.
That's amazing. So you've actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable clay. Like I always need more bricks. So perfect.
Yeah, your local mason isn't going to be super happy with you though.
That's actually true. I have this one mason, it's diamond tier mason in my village, and I always trade with them.
Would look amazing with shaders. Yeah, exactly.
They might be a bit upset now,
Exactly.
but still renewable clay.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks. So
Mud
bricks
bricks?
are really, really exciting like building block. And as you can see here, the brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game.
Yes.
So they're sort of smaller, more compact, but it is really cool like to build with. It matches a lot of different block sets, and I'm really excited to build with them.
They're adding some
I just
really
love
cool
the
stuff.
look of them. They're awesome. So beautiful. We have a creator question for the two of you.
どうもこんにちはプチプチです。私からの質問はねこちらになります。どう
Why
して
did
ド
you
ロレンガを
decide to
追加
add
する
mud
ことに
bricks
した
to
の
the
でしょ
game?
うか
How did they know?
I'm
How
so
did they have
excited to
these
ask this
questions
question because I
ready
really wanted
when
to
it just
ask
got announced?
So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game is that I really wanted people to feel like they're okay. All around the world, there are houses built out of mud bricks. So many people around the world have houses, buildings using mud bricks, and I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, and it's so important for us that like everyone feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Now, so we have like amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere. We definitely need something very cute.
Yes.
Frogs.
Well,
Come
very
on.
cute.
Frogs.
And quite derpy.
As
because we're
Smokey
adding
Irish said
frogs.
earlier, we need. Hey, Smokey Irish, you were right. We don't even need to make them now. Oh my god! Finally. There we go. I said, why do we have lily pads and not frogs? And now we get. Look at him go. Oh.
They are cute
and derpy.
Oh.
That's the perfect description of them. The croaking is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly frogs, yes. And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaf, because I mean the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt and then they fall down.
One of them did. It just maybe it's a like frog slide.
Oh.
Nice.
And you're adding another little tiny creature to this update.
Yes, the
This will be out
fireflies.
next year.
You can see
Fireflies?
them roaming around, adding a lot of ambience to the swamp, making it feel just nice
Can we
and
capture
cozy at
them?
night.
Put them
But
in
really,
bottles or something?
My favorite part of them is just making the world come to life, like feeling like there is life going on all around you. And oh yeah, also they're frog food. Yeah, forgot to mention that. They're frog food.
Poor fireflies. Yes.
Yeah, but look how happy the frog is.
Yeah, and
That's
they're
true.
beautiful frog food. So you can both enjoy them in the atmosphere and the frogs get to eat. So that's
This is a
you know.
great addition.
Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too. And in Swedish, it's
eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
okay. It's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it growing up. But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in the game. I want to know more about baby frogs.
Yes. So
Did they start off as
all baby
tadpoles?
mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs we're actually adding tadpoles.
Oh shit! Oh, okay.
Once again, you deliver on the promise of cute and derpy with the tadpoles.
We do.
Yes, and you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the tadpoles because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grows up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature in the biome it grows up in. So, for example, if it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog. Yeah, as you can see here. So, the frogs have kind of like two main systems. One is the tadpole system, and the other one is the cold-blooded system. So, frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in Minecraft. And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on, or they adapt their color depending on temperature. And we wanted to have that in Minecraft. We wanted to Minecraftify it. So therefore, the tadpole's going to pick a variant instead, depending on the temperature.
That's so cool. And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's going to be 3 variants.
Okay, so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog.
Yeah.
So let's say you were venturing out into the desert or the jungle,
Alright.
and you take your tadpole with you, and if it grows up there, it'll turn into a lovely tropical frog. And what I really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think there was a reason that they were
Yes,
colored that way.
there is a reason they are white. So, I was reading a lot about frogs. Always when we had something new, we read up a lot. It's super fun because we can be really geeky. And then I learned about the real-life frog that's called grey foam-nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn almost white to avoid overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the tropical frog in Minecraft.
I love all 3 of them. And you didn't, so you have these different color variations, but you also have something else special about the frogs.
Yes, so each frog variant is going to have something unique that will be useful for the players. But we actually don't even know what that is yet because we are working on the frogs right now.
That is so cool. So Corey, which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's got to be the snowy frog. They look so cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical frog. I'm very interested to see which one the community loves the most.
I love them all.
of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive.
This
of
update,
really
combined
cool
with the
swamp
caves and
Yeah,
cliffs
happy to be
update, are 2 huge
I'm
updates.
just going to hop on out of here.
Bye,
So
Corey.
many puns. I like that.
This is quite an awesome update. And I mean, I really see the name for the wild update. You get a bit of everything in it.
Yes, and I love the contrast. Yeah, as you can see in this pretty concept art, it's really like that beautiful nature and the super terrifying deep dark. And I love that contrast between these 2 things.
It's absolutely amazing. Well, we're getting close to the end of the show, and as always, the time has flown by.
Yeah.
And a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at some of the biggest announcements, and then we will reveal the winning mob.
We've got fireflies to feed the frogs, so that's, you know, that's close. That's technically a fly. Are we gonna? Do you wanna roll into some DC fandom after this? Should I DC fandom it up? I forgot we've got our own custom mob spawn created type thing as well. This has been a really good show yet again. Caves and cliffs out very soon as well. That will hold us over until this. We're definitely getting a new mob confirmed as well. We got 2 new mobs. So we got the frogs added in. We got the alley coming as well. We've got a bunch of dope new blocks being added in. Underground cities. Like, there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. You have to give me 5 minutes after this stream to set up for DC, but I can do it. It's not a...
Now it's time to see what mob you chose to add to the game.
We already know.
Hey Jens, do you have the results?
Yes, I have them right here in my chest.
Wow.
Really exciting.
You really came in style.
Jeez, I want one of them as well.
Thank you so much. That looked really comfortable. Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner. Okay, and the winner is the LA.
Wow.
Yes, I'm super happy about that. It's a lovely, lovely mob.
That is so exciting. So Agnes,
I don't know why my
when
video
can everyone
has
expect the LA?
So the LA will be included in the wild update, and it's going to be released
really annoying.
next year.
Next year, the
Really
wild
awesome.
update with the LA. I can't wait. Thank you all so much for joining us. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today.
Alright guys, give me
without
5 minutes.
all
I'll go
of you
set up for
from all
DC
of us at
Fandom. It will
Mojang
be live in
Studios.
5.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining me for this. This was really enjoyable. I'm happy with everything we actually saw here today. I think they've done a great job yet again. Loads of really exciting stuff, and we got the Cliffs and Caves update coming very soon anyway. I've been Bamalam, thank you for joining me, everyone that has been here. It's basically just me and Thomas hanging out, watching Minecraft live. But, hey, I love it, he loves it, you love it, because you're here as well. Let's move on to DC, baby. I'll see you guys in a sec. I'll see you guys in a sec. Outro.